I'm here with Eric Zarikov, VP of Marketing for FotoNation. You know, a lot of people don't realize the pivotal role that FotoNation plays in the camera industry. In the PC world, Intel's done a great job of branding Intel inside. Well, it turns out a lot of the camera business is actually FotoNation inside. Eric, I know you can't talk about specific companies a lot because of your agreements, but how many digital cameras out there actually have your technology in them?
Well, a lot of people don't realize this, but we're actually in about 2 out of 3 digital cameras that ship today have some aspect of our technology inside. And we estimate at this point somewhere between 80 and 100 million cameras to date have our technology inside. So not a lot of people have heard about us, but we definitely are a presence in the industry.
You're kind of the magic behind the curtain for the camera business.
So we're in some of it. We're some of the magic. There's a lot of magic that goes on site, but we definitely contribute some of it.
Well, so last year you showed us some face tracking technology where you actually could track multiple faces in a scene, and I gather you've taken things a step further now. You have some new technologies on display here.
Yeah, at the show we're introducing 2 new face tracking add-on technologies. The first is one we call FaceTime, which is a new twist on self-portraits for photographers. And the other technology we're showing related to face tracking is Smile Check, or the ability to detect a smile in the picture, and that can be used in a number of ways. One of them is something called a smile shutter, where the shutter only fires off when everybody in the scene is smiling.
Oh, that's great. Well, so tell me about FaceTime. You say this is an alternative to a self-timer?
Yeah, the way that self-timers work today is typically cameras will have two mode settings, like a 2-second and a 10-second self-timer, so the photographer can put themselves in the scene. Well, the problem with that is that depending on how far away the camera is, I don't know if you've ever done this, but you know, I've done it, and I hit the shutter for the 10-second, and then I'm off to a mad dash, and I get there and I try to compose myself and set, and then hopefully I've timed it right so the shutter fires. With our FaceTime technology, what we do is you simply put the shutter down, we look at how many faces are in the scene, and then we wait. We wait until the photographer's face or additional face comes into the scene, and then we automatically start the self-timing process, so it counts down from there. So that way you can take your time getting to the scene, you can compose yourself, and it's just a nice new twist without having to rush or hold a remote in your hand that's got a wire and a cable you got to hide. So it's a different twist on self-timing.
And when we were speaking before, you told me you've added some new employees, and in fact you're going to introduce us to one right here.
Yes, actually we're very excited to introduce our latest employee. His name is Rod Cohn, and Rod is a very realistic, anatomically correct mannequin that we designed for our customers to test red eye. When you think about red eye only occurs when the pupils are dilated, and right now in the light that we're in, our pupils are constricted. So for repeatability testing and camera testing, we developed these mannequins so that our customers can test for all the new cameras they have coming out. So we developed Rod to always produce red eye, and we can show you that as an example right now.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at that.
The application will zoom in so you can see that in fact he does have 2 red eyes. I'll hit the button right now, so the red eye is fixed immediately and restored. And so we're showing we can do the detection and fix in almost real time.
And I understand you have yet another technology, one that's more oriented towards optical performance. You know, in SLR gear we do a lot of testing of camera lenses, and one of the big bugaboos is chromatic aberration, where you get the colored fringe around objects at the edges of the field. And I understand you have a solution for that now as well.
Yes, we introduced technology we called Chroma Fix, which is a very simple implementation for our customers to make. And what we can do is detect for and correct for purple fringing. Purple fringing, of course, is what happens when the red and blue wavelengths of light don't converge exactly properly on the image plane because of lower quality lenses or poor lens design. So we have a way of fixing that, and Susan Chang, our Director of Product Management, will show that for you.
So you see in this image that there is an example of purple fringing in the high contrast areas of the image. So our Chroma Fix is a quick 1-button solution that eliminates the purple fringing from those areas. So here's the before and after, and you see on the one side you'll see the purple fringing very apparent around the top of the head, and then on the other side it's gone. Wow,
that's very clean. And this can be loaded onto a camera processor as well. It doesn't have to be done on a PC. It'll work natively on the processor.
That's right. So the demo that we're showing now is running on the PC, but the plan would be to embed it into a camera so that it's a quick and easy in-camera fix.
Well, that was really fascinating. It looks like we have a lot of technology of yours to look forward to seeing coming out in cameras over the next year or so.
Yeah, we're very excited, and it's going to be an exciting year for us. You're seeing a glimpse of some of the things we're introducing now. You'll see these cascading into actual products over the course of the next 6 months, and we have more stuff coming. So
that's great. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, thanks a lot for your time. It's been interesting.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Dave.